Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Chicago. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Heads out on the bootleg. He's got Evans once again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Off to Benson to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. As the first, but once more, he's past the 45. 20, 15, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Unable to connect with his running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. First down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They give on second to Benson. Dancing past him. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Toss play, short side. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. His gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This time it's a passing play. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Escapes a defender. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Hits him on the out route. There he goes, right sideline. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's going to throw again on second down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short. Fourth down, pass coming. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, but they're going to say incomplete. He didn't get the feet down on 4th down. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Benson on the counter. Space on the right, and he's got room. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Soldier Field after this. First down from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Man in motion here. Back to the air they go on second down. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line. 19 Tiger.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again on second. Here's a screen to Benson. Has good room at the 35. Through the 45. And he's all the way down at the 32-yard line.
That's what happens when you blitz every single play, man. Fuck.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone...
What do you know? Another blitz.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds a man right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Sticking to the air here. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get more points to end the lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
In motion left is Evans. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has it at the 7. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
They'll try and punch it in. Give him 4 yards, and that moves them that much closer. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2.
Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Bills 15.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts from the 16. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Jukes away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
41-yard line.
Let's go.
It's Benson on the give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
37-yard line.
We've set of downs from the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll work against the blitz. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Third down from the gun. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. They are throwing it again. Hits his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. And they get to him on 4th down.